everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I welcome you. If you love watching handbag videos and a little bit of this and that, then certainly hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as you all can see by the title, today I wanted to come on and talk to you all about the items that I saw in the Coach outlet for their October 1st drop. And then also to y'all, I want to share with you all what I picked up. Because as I mentioned in my last shop with me video, I did actually pick up something from the Coach retail. And then y'all, when I went to the outlet, there were some items that I couldn't leave the store without. So I am excited about sharing those with y'all. But let's go ahead and get on into it, y'all, because I don't have too much to share with y'all when it comes to what I saw, but I do want to just give my thoughts on what I did see. So I know for me, the big thing that I really wanted to take a look at was the new dusty pink color. I was really curious as to if it was similar to a color that I already own in my collection. So I did actually take my corner wristlet in the true pink color in with me just to kind of compare the colors. And I will say, y'all, they are very, very close in color. I was able to get a picture of my wristlet with this Nolita. And as y'all can see, the Nolita is a slightly lighter color, but they do complement each other very well. So I am glad that I got to see those in store. I don't feel like I need to add it to my collection, but again, I am glad that I got to see that. And then y'all, this red though, like this red is fire. I was able to see this beautiful red that they just came out with in this small terry shoulder bag, and it was so cute. And I just love this red with this chain detailing. Y'all know I love me a bag with the chain detailing. So yes, kudos to Coach for that. I feel like they did a really good job with that. If you do have your eye on something in that color from Coach, then I do hope that you're able to get your hands on it. Now, I will say to y'all, when I left the store, I did tell myself that I really don't need anything. Like, yes, everything was cute, but I just feel like I didn't need anything. But I will say some things are tempting. Again, like that red. I did also get to see the mini terries in this color here. I can't remember the name of it, so I'll post it for y'all on the screen. But it was really pretty. Very nice neutral at that too. And then the Carmens. Y'all, the Carmens are so adorable. So it was really cool to see it in this green color with the mint suede. I like how Coach did this. How they did the mixed leathers where they have the suede and the leather detailing there. Snakeskin leather detailing. Like, it was just such a vibe. And it was actually really pretty in this kind of taupe-like color too. So yes, I thought those are really cute. Now, just like everyone else though, I did notice the prices. So this little Carmen, y'all, was $199. Now, that is high. I will say Coach really did jack these prices up. But you know what, y'all? Miss Q warned us about this. I remember a long time ago watching Miss Q's videos, and that's kind of how I learned how Coach operates, because you know Coach, they love to play those games, right? Where they'll jack the prices up and then a few weeks later the items will be on clearance. So I will say, if you have your eye on anything and you want to gamble, take a gamble and see if any of these things go to clearance and then pick it up. That is what I recommend. But moving on, y'all, this next bag, I did not get the name of this bag, but I just had to touch it. It was so very soft. Yeah, Coach did really good, and I don't know how they did that with the C's on that print, but they did a really good job with that. I was really glad that I was able to see that bag, and that honey color, y'all, is just so pretty. Like, I feel like aside from like burgundy and green, those honey colors really just do me in around this time of year. So yeah, that was a really pretty bag. And even this cow print too, y'all, so super nice. And I will say, I didn't even notice this, but I was watching My Pursuit of Happiness, right? She had actually got the Asher in this print, and she actually paired up her Dooney & Berg zebra card case with it, and y'all, it complemented it very well. So if you have some pieces from Dooney & Berg from that zebra collection and you have your eye on this, definitely pair them up together because they look really nice. Now, I did also get to see the new Emory bags that are right there on the top there. as well as the Ella bags right below them. Now, these are new styles that Coach Outlet recently came out with. And I didn't play around with the Emory on top, but I did touch the Ella in the Chenille fabric. And that fabric was so soft and nice, y'all. I really didn't know what to expect with it because I know I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews about that. But it was really, really soft. And even the bag beside it in that smooth leather and that maple color, like, maple is definitely a nice color. And I'm still, y'all, on a hunt for like the perfect maple bag. But you know what? I probably don't need one in my collection. Now that I think about it, I probably don't even need one because when I think about maple, I feel like my Louis Vuitton Diamond Ebony Speedy just does it for me in that color. So maybe I'll just kind of admire those from afar. But it was really good to see them. And I will say that leather Ella there in the maple color, and actually all the leather ones right there, like the quality was definitely there with those bags. So I'll be curious to see how they hold up with time, but they definitely seem very well made. And then I also did get to take a look at the Laurel. So I did see him in this beautiful brown color, which again, I'm loving the honey brown, y'all. As well as this floral print. And this was actually a fun print too. Initially, I told myself that I wouldn't need anything in that print. However, I have really been enjoying seeing the YouTube girlies actually pair just the small accessories up with their bags that they already have. So, if the corner wristlets were to go on sale, then I may pick it up because I could definitely see myself putting those to use. This next bag, y'all, I think it's called the Hadley bag. Yeah, I think this is called the Hadley bag, and it was also in that, like, cow print in a sense. Very, very pretty bag, and I love how Coach added the tassels to this bag, too. Like, they did really good with this bag. I think my Pursuit of Happiness has this bag, too. So, if you're interested in knowing more about it, I'll link her channel below so that you can check out that bag. But, yeah, it was really cool to see that one. And then the Maggies, y'all. I always love seeing the Maggies. But I will say, y'all, I haven't picked up a Maggie because there was a bag before the Maggie that came out. I can't remember the name of it now. Y'all help me out. It was like shaped like the Maggie, right? But it had zippers on each side of the bag, like on the top. That's the bag I should have picked up, but I missed out on it. And I don't even want no other bag like that. Like, I want that one. But I really did enjoy seeing the Maggies. The red was just stunning. The blue was definitely blowing. Like, it was just so good. And of course, you can't leave out the crop print. Like, this bag is so classy. Like, I love how Coach did this bag in the crop print because it really elevates it in a sense. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I always go in store and play around with the Smith bag. I never pick it up and take it out of the store. But I don't know, like, I think it's cute, but I haven't really convinced myself to pick it up just yet. But I am glad that I still have somewhat of an interest for it to pick it up every time I go. And here, let me pop in this photo, y'all, of the outfit of the day. Do y'all see this outfit? Like, you just couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I was cute, y'all, with my Hampton bag. So this was my outfit of the day. And moving on here. Here is the Jamie, I believe. And I really like the big C's on this bag. I know a lot of other YouTubers have been saying that they really love that too. Because it's a nice touch. I feel like it's a nice switch up from the traditional small C's that we usually see. And this is actually in the color Dusty Pink. And this bag, y'all. I don't know if it's because of the outfit that I had on, because I've never been drawn to this bag. But when I saw this bag, I was like, you're a cutie. You are a cutie. And I think that she's called the Molly, y'all. But she is just so cute. Like, I kind of didn't want to put her down. But I told myself I'm going to leave it in store because I don't need to be impulse buying. And that's kind of what I would be doing if I were to just pick her up. But I am glad that I got to see her. And I'll have my eye on her. Yeah, most definitely. Yes, Kyra.
How old is Grandma tomorrow?
59. 59. She's turning 59. Close mommy door. I'm recording. Thank you. They're so disrespectful. All right, back to the video. So, I did also want to take a look at the suede too, because I know everybody has been raving about Coach's suede bags. So I did get to see this gallery bag in the suede material, and it was nice, y'all. Now, I will say, I would probably have to agree with Miss Phoebe in saying that Dooney and Burke, they're the ones that really do suede very, very well. Like, I feel like if you want a really nice suede handbag, then you need to check out that brand. But I ain't mad at what Coach is doing here either. Like, the suede didn't feel bad. It's just that I'm used to Dooney in that sense. But I am glad that I got to play around with this bag. And again, y'all, it's just going so well with the outfit. Like, I love it. And here is more floral print. Very, very pretty. And then this is the clearance section. So I did just kind of take a snippet of the clearance section. They didn't have too much on clearance. Nothing really caught my eye. But it was cool just to kind of see what was there. And then, y'all, when leaving out of the store, I came across a table that stopped me in my tracks. And it was also a clearance table, but it was retail items. So I was definitely intrigued, y'all. I just had to play around with everything. Now, this first bag that I saw, y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and warn y'all that the bag tried to eat me, okay? Y'all don't know what it is about these bags trying to eat me. But y'all, this bag was huge. And it's actually, at the time of me recording this video, still on the Coach website. And it don't even appear that big on the website. But y'all, this bag was humongous. Like, when I picked it up, I was just like, I was in awe because she was so huge. It was fun playing around with her. Yeah, me and the sales associate definitely got a kick out of that, though. We really did. And then here I did actually get to see the Hampton. I think those are the swingers and the curved bags. This bag right here, though, y'all. This bag right here. Okay, so I was kind of shocked to see this bag in store, but I was glad that I saw this bag in store because I recently played around with the Coach Empire 31st for the first time in the retail store, right? And I told you guys that, you know, it was a cute bag, but it wasn't one that I needed to add to my collection just yet. So I had to play around with this bag here, y'all. I believe this is actually in the color Honey. And I loved it, y'all, because unlike the other honey bags that they have, this one came from their glaze collection. So the leather kind of has like that crinkle effect on it, which is so good. And it kind of reminds me of the leather that's on my Michael Kors Kobe bag, because it also has that glaze effect too. And yo, I didn't want to put this bag down. Like, she was so good. And she was on sale for 40% off. I will say everything on that table was supposed to be 40% off. However, I did actually take a look at these SLGs that they had. And most of the card cases were actually $38. So I did see this little heart card case, this cream one, which is really pretty. Like, yeah, I really love seeing those in person. And then the little dinky, y'all. It was so cute. I was actually trying to convince Kyra to grab one because it was only like $70. But she said that that wasn't her vibe. She really wanted the Jody bag, but yeah, Kyra's not getting a Jody bag. But she did like try to do a little bit of comparison. So she put the dinky next to the Jody just to kind of see a comparison. And both of them are just very small bags in my opinion. I think the little dinky bag right here could probably pass for a card case actually. Alright, y'all, so that's pretty much all that I saw during that trip. And again, there's not anything that I need to pick up. However, if like some of the cornerists go on sale, then I'll definitely entertain them. But now let's go ahead and get on into what I picked up. The first thing that I picked up was actually from the Coach retail store. When I did that shop with me trip, I did see this item, y'all, and oh, I could not leave it in the store. Even though I had doubts about it originally, when seeing it in person, I was like, okay, yes, you're coming home with me. So the first item that I ended up grabbing, and here's my little receipt right there. So it is a little small leather good, as y'all can see. And they did wrap it up really nice for me. And are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to see what I picked up? Oh, she's so beautiful. She is so beautiful. So yes, y'all, I did end up picking up the card case, the zip around card case, and from the Crystals collection. And originally I was like a little hesitant on picking this up because I felt like with it being a small leather good of me pulling in and out of my bag a lot, that it was going to have the most wear and tear on it and the crystals are going to fall off of it. However, the more I started watching videos and people reviewing their little card cases, I decided to give it a chance, and I am so glad that I did, y'all, because this is so good. I've actually already carried, but I did want to just go ahead and include it in this video since I didn't share it with y'all during that last video. But yeah, this is so good, y'all, and I will say I am really falling in love with these card cases. I feel like the size is so good. I am able to fit all of my cards in here, and now that I have this one here too, I really want to pick up one from Dooney and Burke. I know that my sis Lucinda, she actually sent me a comparison photo of the card case from Coach versus the one from Dooney and Burke. And the one from Dooney and Burke is a little bigger. So yes, I think I want to pick one up from that brand just because I am really just crushing on these right now. So yeah, this is the first little item that I ended up picking up. It's actually the only item that I picked up from that trip. Now, when I went into the outlet, y'all, this next item is one that it was a no-brainer. Like, I just knew I needed to grab it. The price was just so good on it. And it is going to be another card case. So this one is actually in the color cream. And it is, for the most part, coming up true to color, y'all. Like, it is a very nice muted color in my opinion. And you know what? I just realized, I wonder if, I have to check because I do have one of these in the ivory color too. But I just noticed that even though they're both card cases, this one here actually comes with a back little slip pocket there. And I didn't even realize that. That is so cool. I like that. And it does have the same organization too on the inside. Very nice. For $38 at my store. Like, I could not believe it. So yes, I just had to pick this up, and I am so glad that I did. I know that I'll be able to get a lot of use out of this thing too, just because it's so good. And you know what, before we move on to the next item, I want to take a look because I do have, like I said, I do have it in the chalk color too. I think this is chalk to go with my tabby backpack. Okay, yeah, it actually does have a back pocket on it too. So I guess the quilted collection has that. Or maybe they didn't do it with the crystals just because it would probably be like a tear hazard. Yeah, it's probably what I'm thinking. I am so glad that I have this little piece. And I love how Coach did the gold hardware on this too, by the way. It's so cute. It's so cute. I will say too, if y'all have a Coach outlet near you, go in store and check it out. You will be surprised at what you find, and you might actually look up on some Coach retail pieces too. Now, this last item that I want to share with y'all is one that took me by surprise, y'all. Like, it took me by surprise, and this is one that I didn't have to think too hard on. Well, I take it back. I did think a little hard on it. Like, I played around with this item in store, and I left the store, but I couldn't get it out of my head. So I did go back and pick it up, y'all, and I'm glad I did. I definitely made the right decision because this would have definitely been one of those things where I would have just been regretting it, right? In the back of my mind, not picking it up. So the next item that I ended up picking up, y'all, is a bag. Can you guess? Can you guess? Can y'all see? Yes, y'all. So I ended up picking up that darn Empire 34. Like, I fell in love with that bag, y'all. Like, when I first saw it in the retail store in the burgundy, or well, the Merlot and the olive color, I thought those were cute, but those colors just wasn't right for that bag for me, right? But when I saw this bag in store, y'all, I just had to get it. Like, I could not leave it in store. And not to mention the price, right? It was just a no-brainer. And let's see, how am I going to get in there? I don't want to, I may have to just rip this like so. I don't want to break a nail trying to get into my bag. Okay, let's see. And again, I don't know if it was because of my outfit that I was wearing or what, but y'all, this bag was really just screaming at me. It was like, please take me home, take me home. I know at the time I've been recording this video too, this bag is actually available on the website too, so I'll be sure to link that below for you. She's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. And she's wrapped so well, so let's get her out of the plastic here. Oh, y'all. And the fact that she's still factory wrapped is a plus too. Like, that's hard to come by when the items make it to the outlet. Like, I was perfectly okay with grabbing the one off of the floor, but the associate did pull one from the back for me. Wow, 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 y'all. She is so cute. Okay, let me get all of this wrapping off because I am definitely keeping her. I am. Okay. Oh, man, y'all, I'm just taking in all of her beauty, okay? So I apologize if I'm quiet for a little bit, but I'm just taking it all in. I'm just taking it all in. I am enjoying undressing her. I'm gonna have to move into this bag, y'all. I think I might have to. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me sit her down so I can take the handle. Wrapping off the handles. Yeah, I think I might have to move into her. Because I was going to move into my, what was I going to move into next? Oh, I was going to move into my, Ruby next. Ruby might have to wait. All right, so y'all, look at this. Look at how gorgeous she is. And I will say, like, when the Empire first came out and like all the other sides, like those were nice bags to me, but I felt like I couldn't really justify getting them because I had similar, I wouldn't say more so styles, but kind of the same concept from other brands like Dooney and Burke, for example. However, I don't have many East-West bags. I've just now gotten into getting more East-West bags. So when I saw that this bag was available in this 34 size, like, it was just perfect for me. Like, just so perfect. So, I am just so happy, y'all. I'm just so happy about having her. Let me give y'all some close-ups of her, too. Now, this is, again, the Coach Empire bag in the 34 size. And this is in the color Honey Brown. And it is coming up true to color, too, y'all. It's like a really pretty, like, peanut butter color almost. But look at how the leather is. This is what I fell in love with. Like, I love this kind of glazed crinkle effect on the leather. It kind of give it like this warm vintage look that I'm just so here for. So that's what I fell in love with about this bag. Here is the Coach hang tag here, which I might go to the Coach retail store and see if they'll actually customize this for me. And then here is the side of her here. Oh, wow. How were they able to stuff that? I didn't even notice that. Oh, wow. That is pretty cool. All right. So here's that. And I can kind of see, like, I know for me, I'm big on, like, having corner wear. That's the first wear that you'll see on the bag. I can kind of see that happening on this bag more easily just because they have it folded in and it's kind of pointy there. So, but I'm going to try to take good care of her. I'm going to try, y'all. And here is the back of her. Oh, she's so good. And I can't believe I got this bag for 40% off. Like, this bag retailed for $450. Yeah. Here is the other side. They even put the wrapping in here. That is crazy work. Now, I'm not even going to attempt to take the wrapping off here on camera because I know it'll take me a while. But yeah, this is so good, y'all. And she does have feet, too. And the feet are really thick. I love that. Okay. Nice. And it does say genuine full grain leather at the bottom there. Oh, so good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I don't mind the stationary handles too. Like, I really don't mind this at all. My Russell is made like that from Dooney and Burke, and I don't mind it at all. Also, my Layla from Dooney and Burke is made that way too. Yes, and again, like I said, like, I love how this bag looks on my frame. So I'll pop in the photo again so that you all can see that. And then this bag does have the zipper closure here. And look at how chunky that zipper pull is. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into the inside. Ooh, y'all, that suede feels good. Oh. So I did want to pause and correct myself. Y'all, I got a little excited when recording this part just because the interior feels so good. But I did want to come on and let you all know that it is not real suede lining. It is more of like a fabric lining. Let me take the stuffing out so we can look at this interior. Yes. Okay, yes, I'm gonna have to move into this bag. Oh, okay, they did give me a dust bag. I wasn't sure if it came with the dust bag, but it does come with the dust bag. I did purchase one though for this bag just in case, and their dust bags are $10. So you can purchase a dust bag if you want. And I like this one because it's really thick. So I'll probably end up using this one. And I love how it has a drawstring closure too. So yeah, that dust bag I forgot to show y'all I did purchase. All right, so let's continue to take stuff out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move into her, y'all. So y'all stay tuned because there'll be a what's in my bag on her too. Yes, there will be. I just love how nicely they had this bag stuffed too. It's perfection. Absolute perfection. Oh, okay, I'm almost done, y'all. Wowzers. Oh, I love this. Is this real suede? It feels like it. It feels like real suede on the inside, y'all. So here is the inside of the bag. And I love how they did the interior in this color. Like, it is so absolutely stunning. This is a luxe bag in my opinion. So here it does have a back slip pocket back there. And then I love this too. It almost kind of gives me Dooney and Burke vibes just because it has this little key hook right here too. But the key hook actually fits the bag pretty well. So it's like right there. And is this removable? Okay, no, it's not removable. So, but it's not in the way. Like, I love the length of this. It's perfect. Very, very nice. And that's pretty much all the organization. Like, there's no other pockets on the inside of the bag, which I love. Like, it's just one open compartment. And I feel like it's going to be perfect for me just to organize my stuff in the way that I want to organize it. So yes, I'm just so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. This is definitely a good purchase in my opinion. And I'm so glad that I was able to get my hands on it. And I hope too, like if you had your eye on this bag, I hope you're able to get your hands on it too. If it's not available on the website, which again it is at the time of me recording this video, then I highly recommend you checking around at your local Coach outlet stores just to see if they have this bag in stock. So yeah, that is that. And also, if this is helpful to you too, because they may ask like the style number, I'll actually show you all the tag here too. All right, so there is the tag. And I'll even leave that detail, the style number and everything in the description box for y'all too. But yeah, that is that, y'all. That pretty much completes this video. I'm so happy about my purchases, y'all. Like, I'm happy. I'm all smiles over here. And let me know in the comments too if you picked up anything from Coach Outlet recently. I would love to know. Have you gotten your hands on any nice sale reserve items? I would love to know that as well. And if you enjoyed this video, certainly give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.